In the vibrant heart of Mexico, where colors, dance, and music seems to never end, there lived a very special baby bear named Jan Jam. He wasn't just any bear, oh no. He was an Ursus americanus, a bear with fur as light as the moon, but with a heart that shone brighter than the sun. And look, on a beautiful day of celebration, while joy exploded in the air like candy from a piñata breaking, something extraordinary happened. Among the colorful remains of the piñata, Jan Jam didn't find candy. He found a map, a very old map, all folded up and full of mystery. With his eyes shining with curiosity, Jan Jam carefully unfolded the yellowed paper. It was indeed a map, and what a map, folks! It had some shaky lines drawing mountains that seemed to touch the sky. And right in the middle, a symbol that made his little heart beat faster, a chocolate waterfall.
Wow! What's this? A map? But wait, it's not just any map. It shows mountains that touch the sky, and a chocolate waterfall. A chocolate waterfall!
That's right, an entire waterfall made of chocolate. The legend of this waterfall was an ancient secret, whispered by the elders of the forest. They said it was a magical place, hidden deep in the magic mountains of Mexico, and that its sweet, enchanted waters brought eternal joy to those who tasted them. Jan Jam looked at the map, and then at the mountains rising in the distance. An adventure was calling him.
No time to waste. I'm going to find that chocolate waterfall, no matter what. I'll pack my berries and honey and set off on this adventure.
He didn't think twice. Jan Jam, the little American bear, was going to find that waterfall no matter what. He quickly packed a bag with his sweetest blackberries, a honeycomb for energy, and, of course, his favorite stick horse to keep him company. He said a quick goodbye to his mother, promising to return before sunset. But deep down, he knew that this adventure might take a little longer. With the map safely in his paw, Jan Jam began his journey towards the foot of the magic mountains. The air grew cooler, with a pleasant scent of pine and damp earth. He felt a mixture of excitement and butterflies in his stomach. You know, the mountains seemed to smile at him, guarding ancient secrets. The first part of the journey took Jan Jam to a dense forest, full of whispers. The trees were so tall that he could barely see the sky, and the paths on the map seemed to blend into the shadows. Just when he thought he was lost, a soft light shone near a stream. It was Axel, a very friendly axolotl. The Axolotl, for those who don't know, is a fantastic creature from Mexico, with gills that look like delicate feathers. And Axolotls know all the secrets of the waters and hidden lands. In a calm voice, Axel said,
"Little bear, to pass through the whispering forest, you must solve a riddle that only a brave heart can answer."
Jan Jam was a little nervous, but he was determined. He listened carefully, and, with all his bear simplicity, found the answer and was able to move on.
I think I got it. The answer is the wind.
Then the map led him to a bridge made of flowers, which swayed over a huge gorge. And who was guarding the bridge? An army of super excited hummingbirds, with wings flapping so fast, they sounded like little thunderclaps. They were the guardians of the flower bridge, and, they didn't seem very keen on letting Jan Jam pass. But then Jan Jam remembered his blackberries. With all his charm, he offered the berries to the little guardians.
I've got some sweet berries. Would you like to try them?
The hummingbirds were surprised by the bear's kindness, tasted the blackberries, and loved them. They were so enchanted by the sweetness that they not only let Jan Jam pass, but also guided him, in a colorful flock, to the other side. Further on, while he was resting in the shade of a very old tree, a wise voice came from above. It was Quetzalina, a dazzling Quetzal with feathers that shone like the rarest jewels. She was the guardian of the mountain stories.
Young adventurer, the waterfall you seek does not appear to the eyes, but to the heart that knows how to listen. Seek where the air smells like cacao, and where the sound of water mixes with laughter.
And with that mysterious clue, Quetzalina flew away, leaving a trail of emerald sparkle in the air. Jan Jam followed Quetzalina's advice. He closed his eyes and took a deep breath. A gentle breeze brought a faint scent of chocolate dancing in the air. He strained his ears, and, beyond the birdsong and the buzzing of insects, He heard a distant noise.
I can smell it, the sweet scent of chocolate. And do I hear laughter? This must be it.
A bubbling sound that sounded like laughter. His little heart raced. He climbed higher and higher, following that sweet smell and cheerful sound. The map in his paw seemed to vibrate with excitement. Finally, he pushed aside some bushes with flowers that sparkled as if they had drops of enchanted dew. And there it was, more beautiful than any legend could tell.
I can't believe my eyes. A waterfall made of chocolate. It's even more beautiful than I imagined.
A huge waterfall, not of water, but of pure, shiny chocolate, cascading over rocks covered with sweet, velvety moss. The air was filled with a delicious smell of cocoa. Jan Jam couldn't believe his eyes. So, are you curious to know what Jan Jam did next? Do you want to find out how he enjoyed himself at this incredible waterfall, and what other adventures await him? Then don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and give this video a thumbs up, okay? A squeal of pure joy. Jan Jam ran to the waterfall. He dipped his paw in that warm chocolate and tasted it.
This chocolate is so delicious. I've never tasted anything like it before. This adventure was amazing, but the best part was the friends I made along the way.
He played in the chocolate puddles, laughed at the sound of the waterfall, and felt the magic of that place fill his heart. As the sun began to paint the sky orange and pink, Jan Jam realized something. The chocolate waterfall was wonderful. Yes, but the journey to get there had been just as incredible. The challenges he had overcome, the friends he had made, friendly Axel, the speedy hummingbirds and wise Quetzalina. He promised himself he would return to show them that magical place, with his belly full of chocolate and his heart overflowing with happiness and new friendships. Little Bear, Jan Jam, began to think about his return journey, already dreaming of his next adventures in the enchanted lands of Mexico.